After knowing this setting, I was able to get this number of views on this particular video, and looking at this particular video too, I was able to get this. And let's also talk about this, right? In this particular video, I'm going to show you a couple of settings that you have to either turn on or turn off in order to get views and subscribers. For the past few years, I've been able to start, build, and monetize a YouTube channel, and some of the mistakes I realized is that there are certain things that I needed to do to the channel other than just uploading videos. And because I didn't actually know this, some of the videos that I posted did not actually get the views that they were supposed to get, let alone talk about subscribers. One thing I've realized is that the setting that apply to your channel also affect the views and subscribers that you get when you post videos. So literally, it's not about you just hitting on the upload button. It is what you actually do to your channel that will allow you to push your channel or your video to the right audience for you to get the required views and subscribers that you are actually looking for. That is why in this particular video, I'm going to show you the setting that you must turn on and those that you should not turn on. That will help YouTube recommend your videos to the right audience so that you can get the right people to subscribe to your channel, and then in turn be able to monetize your channel, or if you're already monetized, help you to increase your revenue. And so if a video like this is what you're interested in, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, be part of this amazing family. So let's dive in. Alright, so this is the interface of my Chrome browser. This is where everything actually starts, and you can use Opera Mini browser, or you can use any type of browser at all. Like most people, you will come to your YouTube search bar and then type in studio.youtube.com, and then clicking on the enter will lead you directly to your YouTube analytics or your YouTube dashboard. For me, because I've created a shortcut of my YouTube analytics on my Chrome dashboard, I can easily click on my channel analytics, and then this is analytics of my YouTube channel. So this is how the YouTube analytics dashboard actually looks like. Page actually looks like, right? So moving on with it, in your channel analytics, we are going to head towards where the settings is below your profile. You have the chance to see the master settings. So you click on the master settings, which will take you to a page where you can do a couple of editing to make sure that YouTube actually recommends your channel to the right audience, and for you to get the views and the subscribers that you actually desire, right? There's the dollar, which is going to show you the currency that YouTube is going to use to actually pay your money, right? You can have the chance to change this one, but normally most of the YouTubers around the world restricted to the US dollar. So the next thing to move on is to move on to the channel aspect of it, right? Where you get a chance to make amazing settings for yourself. The Ghana here shows your country of residence, the country that you are actually coming from. You can have the chance to change it here. And then one thing that I want you to pay much attention to is what is in this particular board. So the simplest way to be able to get keywords for your channel is to proceed to a page that I'm actually going to show you. Type in rapid tags. This is what you're going to see, and it gives you the chance to be able to use the YouTube tag generator. What you're going to do is that you are going to click on rapid tags so that it will take you to the web page of rapid tags, right? It says start growing quicker than ever on YouTube, your all-in-one website solution for YouTube video SEO and channel automation, right? What I'm going to do here is to click on the YouTube tag generator. So let's say if my channel is about, let's say maybe how to make money online, I can type in how to make money online, then come and click on the search button. Then it's going to generate for me a whole lot of tags. So you can see, right? So all of these are tags that I can input them into my YouTube channel. How to make money online, make money online, earn money on, make money on YouTube, how to make money from home. All of these are the keywords that are going to define your channel, the keywords that are going to make YouTube to recommend to the right audience, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the copy tags below here, right? So when you click on it, it says copied. Then you come back to your YouTube analytics. So when you paste them here, it will be here. So if anybody types any of these keywords, then your video will be recommended. If yours is about motivation, the same way rapid tags is going to give you the required tags that you want. About in fact, anything that you're doing, right? If yours about entertainment, everything, you just come to rapid tags, just inputting what your channel is, then to generate keywords for you to put into this particular page, right? Now the next setting you're going to move on to is to go to the advanced settings, right? We have the option to pay attention to something that is very, very, very crucial here, right? Now moving on, it says, do you want to set your channel as made for kids? Now anytime you're uploading a YouTube video, this is what you actually see, right? YouTube actually gives you the chance to determine whether the video that you're about to upload on YouTube is for kids or it's not for kids. Now you're going to pay much attention to this particular part of the settings, in the sense that if you select this option, yes, set this channel as made for kids, I mostly upload content that's made for kids, then YouTube is going to recommend your videos to kids. The funny part of this is that when it comes to the monetization, because kids do not have higher willingness to pay, and for that matter, they can't afford to pay a lot of staff and they will have to depend on their parents. They will not have more money to invest into YouTube. And so this affects your revenue generation and you don't make more money on YouTube, right? You come to know, set this channel as not made for kids. I almost never upload content that for kids. And this is because I want to believe that anybody watching me right now, anybody that is actually watching this particular video is somebody who makes videos for adults and not for kids. Right? If your video is for kids, then you can choose the first option. But once your video is not for kids, you have to choose the second one. You have to check this. Or alternatively, video is a combination of both, where you make videos for both younger people and older people. Then you can choose this part of which says I want this setting for every video. And what that means is that anytime you're uploading a video, YouTube will give you the option to choose whether the video is made for kids or not for kids. Most importantly, the most important thing is that because most YouTube channels are directed towards older people, you want to choose the second option. Okay, so let's move on with it. Another setting you are going to pay much attention to is the automatic captions, right? Now, this is more often than not related for most people, but this one says that don't show potentially inappropriate words, right? And now you want to make sure that this box here is, you are going to check this box in the sense that you want to make sure that YouTube does not mistake some of the words that you say for inappropriate words. And this is because YouTube is being run by a machine. This is like a robotic something. And so sometimes if you might say something that maybe that thing is in local language, or YouTube may not really understand what you said and might mistaken it for inappropriate words. So any word that YouTube actually sees it as a threat, or YouTube see it as YouTube will not show these words to anybody watching your video. For instance, you might say something and YouTube might mistake it for something, and in most cases some of these things leads to insult. Since YouTube does not really understand your local language, YouTube might interpret it to a word that might mislead the audience, and so you want to click on this so that you wouldn't audience out, so that you will not bore audience with inappropriate words. So the moment you do this, then you get rid of all of these things. Now to confirm this, you can go back to your channel analytics, then move on to community. Click on the community side. When you click on community, you get a chance to see where the other people are living or comment that people are living on your channel, right? To confirm that YouTube does not show all, you can click on published. If you click on header and you click on apply, then YouTube will show you some of the comments that it deems it not to be appropriate. The next thing to pay attention to is the advertisement aspect of it. You don't have to check this box, because if you check this particular box, what they are trying to tell YouTube is that YouTube should disable certain sort of ads, which does not really make sense in a way. So you are going to leave this one blank. Now we move on to allow viewers to clip my content. Now, if you select this option, viewers will not be able to clip your content and existing clips of your content will be disabled. If you deselect this option, viewers will not be able to clip your content and existing clips of your content will be disabled. Now, some people legally allow people to use part of their content, but if you're that kind of person and so you don't want anybody out of the video, allowing people to clip part of the video is that you're giving people the legal authorization or the legal contentment for them to use part of your video in their video. The risk that comes with this is that sometimes YouTube might mistaken the process and might think that those people who use part of your content are legal owners of that particular content, and so there can be the possibility of you having your channel being flagged with copyright, because YouTube actually takes copyright. And so it says allow viewers to clip my content. We are going to uncheck this particular box. We are going to turn this one off so that people will not get a chance to produce content, especially if you've spent huge amount of money or you've invested huge amount of money in producing that particular content. This is mostly relevant for vloggers because they spend huge amount of money in hotels, tourist attractions to be able to view those places, and so you want to disallow this particular setting to make sure that people is part of your video. Now moving on with it, we have third-party training. Now this is very optional in the sense that this will actually define the fact that you allow third-party companies to train AI models using my channel content, right? Now this is how some interpret it. If you check this particular box, what that means is that AI companies like ChatGPT and Co train their AI models from time to time so that they can be able to give out the right information or give advanced information to people. What normally happens is that sometimes some of these AI tools like ChatGPT and Co get a chance to recommend videos. So maybe if somebody search about, let's say, how to make money online, and there are videos that has to be recommended to the person, some of these AI tools can just come on YouTube and then recommend some of videos to the people, and if they click on it, boom, you get views and watch hours for it, which will to revenue generation. Some people also choose to disallow this particular button because they don't want their videos to be used to train AI models. What I can tell you is that you can choose to allow third-party companies to train AI models using your content if there are not so much sensitive information in the video. But if like a normal video that anybody else can use, then you can allow third-party companies to train AI models with it for the purpose of getting views and then increasing your watch hours. Now, having gone through all of this, we are going to move on to the future eligibility, right? Future eligibility, and you can have the chance to enable a couple of stuff for you. If you enable this option, you have the chance to add collaborators to playlist. You can be able to upload videos and co. So these are already and automatically enabled in YouTube. So once you have a YouTube channel, the first one, which is the standard features, is enabled. The intermediate features is also enabled for you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards upload default. This one allows you to give basic information to your channel. If you give information to the channel, anytime you're uploading a video, those information will be available. Let's say you upload a first video and you're able to put in the title, description, and co in this particular place. Once you upload the video, it will be there. Right, when I'm uploading a second video or a third video too, those information will still be there. So let's say somebody who likes to talk about the fact that people should subscribe to your channel in your description box, then there's no need for you to always type that part of the description anytime you're uploading a video, because once you do it here, it will be there. And it's even necessary if you want to add links of social media platforms to your channel. So I like to use how to make money online. So you can add a title like how to make money online. If you're able to do this, anytime you're uploading a video, by default, you are going to have particular keywords in your title, and that will simplify your work. Now, moving on to the description section, let's say about how to make money online. Let's say this is your description, and what this literally means that anytime you are uploading a video, by default you are going to have this description. By default, you can get them. Now, one thing that you also want to pay much attention to is the visibility, and the visibility comes anytime you are uploading a video, right? And you can have the chance to put your video on public, private, or unlisted. Now, what most people do is that because some people do not have time to come back to your channel to check the visibility status of their video, they click on public straight away. But the problem with you choosing your video or putting your video on public right from the time that you're uploading is that YouTube get the time to process your video to learn more about the metadata. And if you're talking about metadata, we're talking about your thumbnail, your title, and co, right? So that will YouTube just give your video right out to the public without YouTube taking time to learn more about it, because YouTube is an algorithm and doesn't even understand your video. So it's about the title and the description you get to read that YouTube will actually based on it to define your video and even make recommendations to the right people. And so choosing public right from the time you upload the video is not really the best, because you want to give time to be able to understand the video that you're uploading and then to be able to recommend the video to the right people. So the best way that you're going to do this is to either leave it at private or unlisted. I normally like to leave my videos to unlisted before I finally come and change the visibility to public, right? So what I personally recommend here is that anytime you're about to choose unlisted, then you can have the chance to change it later on. Now you have tags. These are tags that you want them to show in every YouTube video, right? You can also have the chance to add a tags here. Don't forget about rapid tags, like I showed you earlier. You can get to rapid tags, and then you can even input the title of your video in rapid tags. You can input the title of your video in rapid tags here, and it can generate the tags for you, and it can generate tags for you to and what this tag literally means that anytime you upload a new video, those tags will be added to the video. So if you are uploading like 10 different videos, the tags that you put here, let's say making money, the tag that you put here, you will be added to any video you upload on the tag, and that will even simplify your work. So imagine you have title, you have description, you have tags by default. This will reduce the amount of time you have to spend on the video, in the sense that you don't have to waste time bringing out catchy titles, description, and code, because you have by default created all of these things. It's a part of the work and you are good to go. Now the next setting you want to pay much attention to is move on to advanced settings. And inside advanced settings, we have allow automatic chapters and key moments. Now automatic chapters is very relevant if you are making an educational content. You want to be able to make the viewer or the person watching your video know the different parts of the video that he or she is watching. For instance, maybe there's part 1, part 2, part 3, or maybe an introduction, middle, and the end of it. It is very relevant for educational videos. But if you're making a video like entertainment and co, then automatic chapters will not really make a lot of sense. For instance, if a video is about, let's say, comedy, and you allow automatic chapters and YouTube breaks the video into chapters, it means that people can get a chance to skip different parts of the video, and this might impact your viewer retention, and you don't want that thing to happen to you, right? So you can only allow automatic chapters and key moments when you make videos about how people should be able to do a particular thing, then it will make sense. Now, the next thing to also look at it is the category. Now, this one thing that actually confused a whole lot of. I actually had problem with this, right? And I'll show you a proof right now. It has been proven that for you to get a specific category for all the different videos you upload is very, very important compared to you choosing a different category for each of your videos. Okay, so imagine this is my channel dashboard, like we looked at this earlier. Let's go to content, right? Okay, so scrolling down, this is where you come to find it, right? You see category. See that this particular video is about cars, but I placed the video in education, which is very wrong. And these are some of the mistakes my previous channel that I want to be able to correct them in your own channel, right? The video is about cars, but the category is education. Now, because of the frustration that comes with choosing the category of the video or the category for your channel, I'm going to show you a simple way that you can be able to do this, right? Now, still in your browser, open a new page. You are going to search for YouTube metadata viewer. Click on enter and click on MW metadata. Now, inside MW metadata, you have to submit a link or ID to a video, playlist, or channel. So, if there is this particular or this popular YouTuber who is doing well in the niche that you are, or maybe that particular person is uploading videos and is getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, and you want to emulate that person, you want to confirm or know the category of that particular person doing exactly what you are doing. Now, that particular person's channel, then copy any video at all, then come and paste the link here, then click on submit. It will generate all the information about that particular video you copied from that popular YouTuber. So you see, it will tell you the day that the video was published, it will tell you the channel ID, the description, the thumbnails, everything about the video. But what I want you to pay much attention to, so you're actually looking for, that is the category ID, right? Category ID is 26, how to style. And so anytime you're uploading videos, that's the category you're going to choose for your videos. After selecting your category, then you want to move on to automatic dubbing, right? And automatic dubbing will automatically translate your audio track as them to your video. So imagine there's somebody watching your video from China. That person is going to get a chance to watch your video in the Chinese language. If there's somebody in Pakistan or maybe somebody in Finland and they don't really understand your language, what YouTube is going to do is that if you allow automatic dubbing, YouTube is going to show you, but in their own language. You'll be speaking English, alright, but YouTube will present the video to them maybe in Chinese or Pakistan, depending on their jurisdiction. The next thing to talk about is comment. Right now, people can actually have the chance to place comments on your video. You can have the chance to disable this particular feature, but you only disable this particular feature if you are those big YouTubers who are in the entertainment space and they don't want to insult from people and co. But if you're a growing YouTuber, you want to make sure this particular button is on. It's on so that people can their comments in the description box. It also allows you to connect more with your audience as well. You can hold potentially inappropriate comments, or you can allow all comments to be on your channel. Then in the monetization side, you want to allow mid-roll ads on your video. What are mid-roll ads? Ads are those ads that show on your video if your video is more than 8 minutes long. So from 8 minutes going, right, and you can have the chance to get all these type of ads once you allow mid-roll. If you don't do this, or if you not take this box, YouTube is going to place only 2 adverts on your video. What imagine your video is like 1 hour long. You want to enjoy the benefits of you being shown multiple ads on your video, and the more ads you have on your video, the better it is. Yeah, so thank you for sticking with me to the end of this particular video. I know that you've got hold of all the settings that you have to pay much attention to for you to get the required views that you're supposed to get. At this particular juncture, the most important thing you can do right now is to hit on the subscribe button and then like the video. Let me also know your comments in the comment section, and anything that you want me to make a video about it, I'm ever ready to make a video about it, and I will see you in my next video.